Hi guys, let's look today at Trussardi Refalso Blue Vibe. All right, this is a 2019 fragrance under the nose of Veronique Nyberg. I hope I am pronouncing it right. And the top notes here are rum, yuzu, and Dawana. Dawana it sounds like a new name to me in the fragrance products or ingredients rather. Maybe this is some herb plant that is either is expensive or more rarely used for whatever reason, but I don't see it commonly being an ingredient in the perfumes. All right, and then the mid notes are hazelnut, okay, as you can see, geranium, artemisinin, and the base is leather, amberwood, and tobacco. All right, so this is again by this house, which is not so well known compared to houses like Dior, Chanel, and Tommy Hilfiger and so on. Those brands are maybe more popular in the world. However, Trussardi comes up with reasonable price, interesting perfumes, so they are definitely worth a look. This might not be popular in the States, but of course in Italy, its home country, and some places, some other countries, people do support these brands' products. All right. So this one will be interesting because when the salesperson initially sprayed it on me, I'm like, this is so familiar. All right, and then I got this vibe of what you might say, okay, there's some traditional food here that you can get it in street corners, and cheap food actually, which is composed of cucumber, rice, some fragrant leaves, and anchovies, and also some peanuts and all that, right? So I'm saying, hey, why is this smelling like that roadside food that we used to have? It didn't convey the sensation of luxury or exclusivity to me. And I was thinking, what is an ingredient that, how come this Italian brand can have such a regional, traditional street food smell? And then I realized, actually, guys, the secret is actually the hazelnut, because it's a nut, right? So the peanut hazelnut, so the nut smell was coming out strong, and that's what caused me the confusion. So this also gives me an interesting thought on how a different culture, a different country, a smell that's considered luxurious or unique might be seen as a more, how to say, street type of smell, or not an exclusive smell by another culture. Also, it depends on your own experience with it as well. If you smell a certain perfume or smell in an uncomfortable situation, let's say you went to the doctor's office, you had some painful procedure, and then you smelled some perfume from the doctor, maybe you associated that with some unpleasantness, right? So maybe you might not like perfumes with such a smell, although the smell is good. So we can never underestimate the power of our mind in how we interpret scents. That's why we always get people getting displeased with citrus type of scents, because they say it's a floor cleaner and a cheap hotel soap and so on, because that's what they link it with. But if they throw aside the initial mental block and smell it carefully, they'll find that it's actually a quality citrus, sometimes bitter citrus, and it's not the cheap chemical thing that they put in the floor cleaner. So we sometimes need to go beyond our biases as well, and also see what others feel when they smell us wearing a certain type, right? So the perfume itself, the person's skin, and the person's mind, all these combined to produce the ultimate effect on everybody around. So that is the fun of it, our journey in perfumes, to find that product which is our signature, which conveys our personality, which we enjoy and others love, which is long lasting and reasonably priced. All right, so good luck on your perfume journey. And if you have any comments on my thoughts, as well as any experience with all these lesser known brands like Trussardi, do share in the comment section. Thank you guys, take care, bye bye.